Alrighty, what is going on, everybody? Of course, my name is Blitzwinger, and ladies and gentlemen, welcome on back to, of course, another part in our 100% walkthrough for all the DLC levels. Today, I'm very super duper uber excited to be doing the level for the Dark Knight Trilogy, which should be quite fun indeed. So as you can see, we've got 10 minikits, 2 heroes ranking, 3 gold bricks, and Adam West in Pearl to take care of. So lots and lots of work to get done, and let's get started, shall we? I'm going to start using, probably with Superman. I think he should be pretty useful. And, yeah.
Hello.
So here we go.
All settled in. Right then, I will begin. My name is Alfred. Let me get you up to speed, son. Rachel, Bruce's ex, has herself a new man. Poor Bruce. I really thought they'd last the distance. I even got myself a new hat.
I don't get that. I think they were going to last the distance. I even got myself a new hat. I don't get that. What does that mean? Can anybody explain that to me?
He's having a laugh. I mean, he's
I love that chicken. Again, don't remember that being in the movie. Alright, so here we go. We are finally in the actual level. Of course, we've got Superman and Star Sapphire, which were also not in the actual game. Oh man, I have my minikit detectors on, which is not that good. Kind of don't need. You know what? I'll keep the multiplier off for now. If something happens and we need it on, I'll turn it on. Hopefully, we'll be able to gather up enough studs on our own here. So there should be a stud there, no? Okay, I guess I imagine that. All right, let me go ahead and melt all this stuff down. Try to collect as much as I possibly can of these studs, trying to lose as few as possible. Then we're going to go ahead and assemble this thing. Because again, I want to try to show you guys kind of also how you would go about without a multiplier getting some of these studs. Which, technically speaking though, I mean, you probably would have a multiplier at this point, I would imagine. But if you don't, I want to show you. Alright, so we had minikit number 2 there. Minikit number 1, of course, was back here. So just gather up those in whatever order you'd like, but there they are. That's the order I would go with, or have gone with, I should say. So let me go ahead and blow up all of these police forces, which, by the way, I believe that there's a vehicle that you can buy that exactly looks like that, like within an actual Lego set, which is pretty awesome. I love that. I love when I see something in the game and then I realize that it is available in the real world and I could actually purchase a variation of it. So it's really cool. Alright, so let me go ahead and melt those boxes on there. And I'm actually, as I'm defeating these guys, I would not mind. Wait on a minute. Oh, I think that was where my RPG would have been, in one of those boxes. But in the free play, I guess it assumes that you've got a weapon, you know, you've got somebody like Cyborg or even Batman to utilize for that type of stuff. So in our case, we'll use Batman from 1966, and then we're just going to throw the bomb over to there, hop in here, and we got to take down some more of the police forces, which shouldn't be too difficult. There we are. And I believe now will be the arrival of our next minikit, from what I recall. Yep. Alright, so just to be certain. No, I don't want to jump. Oh my goodness. This is what I don't get when it forces me to do that kind of stuff. It's like I'm standing pretty far away from it. Like, why are you still forcing me to jump onto the actual machinery there? Alright, so of course while the truck is there, you can jump onto the truck and grab or the bed of the truck, I guess, and grab the minikit without having a flying character. So again, just kind of utilize things on the basis of what you have unlocked and what you don't have unlocked yet. Alright, let me go ahead and grab that. That's gonna fly over to there. And by the way, when I'm using this Batman, obviously you could go ahead and use the regular suit Batman and then switch into the power suit. So you don't necessarily have to have the 1960s Batman unlocked. I mean, you could have Batman, Cyborg, Joker. There's lots of options available to you, so to speak. I don't understand why I'm not able to shoot that thing. There we go. Now it's firing. Maybe it was because Martian Manhunter was in the way. I'm assuming that was the case. Uh-oh. But here comes the Bat. Speaking of Batman, there he is himself. I do find it interesting how in this level you do play half the level as the bad guys, half the level as the good guys, so it's really cool. It's a really nice balance in that regard. Alright, so... Whoa, wowzers, okay. That took them out pretty quickly. I can't even tell who I'm playing as. I guess Martian Manhunter. I should just look at the top left corner. But it was just a little odd for a moment there. Alright, so I should be able to go on ahead and assemble this thing now. Which is, of course, our brand new rocket. It's literally a rocket launcher, but not in the same regard as it was in the film. Okay, here we go. We've got our equipment, and let's fire away. There goes the rocket. And here it comes back. Wablammo! Just about everything blows up, and the truck gets flipped over on its behind.
About this fella? Who am I to tell her? I've heard this guy can be a bit insincere.
I mean, what's the expression, you know?
expression?
Two-faced?
Two-faced?
Oh my
Is
god.
that a bazooka?
What a reference.
Go on, Master Bruce. Get in
I
there.
love that expression on Joker's face
Oh,
there.
Bruce,
It's
not
just
another
so
car.
awesome.
This dead character. I mean, with all due respect, he isn't a patch on Master Wayne.
That's a really cool
Other than
shot,
for all
too,
that rubber
of
plate.
Jim
Bruce
Gordon
never sits
and
down.
Batman on the Bat Pod.
Not a lot of people know that. Oh, Bruce. You were only supposed to blow the Lego doors off.
Get Detroit-style slices and sticks for $4.99 from Little Caesars. 2 delicious slices and 4 pieces of Italian cheese bread.
Mr. Alfred getting a little fired up there, it seems like. Alright, so, going into this section right here, as you can see, we're doing pretty well, all things considered. We've got, as you can see, 3 mini-kits. Still have not got Mr. Adam West and Pearl, so let's get to work. So first and foremost, we're going to need a character that has a magnetic ability. So in our case, I am going to go ahead and utilize Robin. And once you have this thing fired up... Oh man, I did not want to transform. That's the problem sometimes when you've got a big figure with a transformation, it will force the transformation onto you like that, which is, it's not bothersome. It's just one of those things that, you know, you kind of get used to be quite honest, in many regards. Alright, so let me go ahead and smash and bash all this stuff because I know we're going to need it. Plus, we are trying to get the stud count to grow. Because as you can see, we are still quite a ways away from True Heroes ranking. So that's a bit of an issue. Okay, let me transform back to regular Mr. Martian Manhunter. And then what I'm going to do to really spawn a higher stud count is I am going to go ahead and melt down all those enemies because then I've got the multiplier that assists me greatly. So I'm going to do the same type of thing again. Over and over again, really. Alright, so we've got the first bit assembled here, which is awesome. And that's going to spawn more enemies, which is a-okay by me. In fact, what I'd like to do is melt down the enemies and then hopefully... Oh man, I hit my head against the barrier. Really, really, that was bad luck. I was hoping to get the... Man, that would have been so nice if I actually could have pulled that off. To hit the enemies and then fly on up and enjoy the multiplier. But as you saw, that did not go as planned. It went the exact opposite of what planned means. Alright, so let me transform out of Martian Manhunter because he's really not being of assistance right now. Because I need somebody that can freeze stuff. Which a prime option is, of course, Superman. And the cool thing is, once you freeze these, you also do get blue studs, which is pretty awesome. I'm a little bit concerned right now, I'll be honest, with my ability to hit the True Heroes rank. I really hope we'll be able to do that, so yay. If we don't, I apologize, and I'm going to have to use the multipliers. Okay, so let's go ahead and snag that up. Now, we're going to advance to this side. Oh wait, I forgot. I gotta get Robin to help me out with this. And we're gonna open that up as well. Smash that guy down. And third and certainly not least. That made sense. I wanted to say last but certainly not least. But there we are. Alright, so we've handled that situation. And now I'm stuck. Which is just brilliant. Gotta love that. Not really, I'm joking. Alright, so let me go ahead and get all this other stuff. Oh yeah, I forgot, you could destroy the actual posts, which is a very good idea, in fact. So definitely do that, because it will get your stud count quite a bit higher than what it was before. Then we're going to use this to assemble a lantern pad. Again, it doesn't have to be the green lantern, it could be any of the lanterns. Now, before we continue with our studs, with our mini kits, we're going to go ahead and save Mr. Adam West, which is a pretty good idea in my opinion. There's Joker hanging out over here. Now I'm going to put on all these fires because, again, I'm trying to get as many studs as I possibly can, especially in this early get-go. Now, right behind this truck, honestly, it's the weirdest mini kit ever, because you might not just notice it because you just don't walk close enough. There's a mini kit, and as you saw, there's also a purple stud, so take advantage of those two things there. Ooh, there's a blue stud right there. I didn't even know that. And a blue stud right there, so that's a pretty good idea. Next, we're going to go ahead and utilize Man-Bat, Black Canary, any one of those types of characters that has sonar type abilities, and we're going to destroy this vehicle in order to gain a whole bunch of studs. We're getting close, so I'm getting a little bit more and more cautiously optimistic about us being able to pull off true hero ranking without multipliers. It's not easy, that's for sure, you can tell. It's definitely no easy task, but we're doing a decent job of it. Is there any more studs left over? No. Okay, so now I need a lantern. Let's use Larfleeze. That should be pretty fun. And we're going to go ahead and get our next mini kit right here. So, bash! Very nice. I'm just going to go ahead and collect all those studs and then collect our next mini kit. So right now we've got 7 mini kits in total. We're doing pretty well, all things considered, which is pretty awesome. And we've got a little bit of a fight in the alleyway here. Alright, alleyways are obviously very significant in the world of Batman. And we're going to go ahead and smash and bash just about everything in sight here in order to increase our stud count substantially. Alright, I don't know why these boxes won't break. It looks like they should. There we go. Okay, that was odd. I don't know why the laser didn't destroy that. Okay, hit the garbage can quite a few times to destroy that. And there we are. Alright, so, all things considered, not too shabby. Still definitely need a pretty decent amount of studs here. But luckily I know that there's a purple stud up above. And I'm not going to destroy everything right now just because I'm aware of the fact that there's more, that there's a possibility I won't hit True Heroes ranking. So, next up, what we're going to need is we're going to need a character like Martian Manhunter or Plastic Man to travel through this little pad. And once you do, you will be rewarded with another, of course, mini kit, which is always lovely. Then, I'm just going to collect that, drop on down, collect that. Then, right up here, melty melt that whole thingamajig. And those potted plants are no longer necessary. And, of course, you can see right here, this would assemble the ladder. So, if you need to do that, definitely go ahead and do that. In fact, it might be a pretty good idea because, as you can see, it makes 2 blue studs appear. So, that's pretty valuable. Especially if you're playing this even the first time. And if you're playing it like myself without any multipliers. Because a lot of people called me out on that and said, oh, but show us how to do it without a multiplier. So that's really what I'm trying to do here, is show you how to do it without a multiplier. And there you go. That was without a multiplier. So now I can finally not be worried about having enough items, and I can just play this thing out without any concerns. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and hack this little mechanism right here. And upon doing that, we are just about set and ready to go with everything, but first we're going to go ahead and blow this up. So that's step number 1. Step number 2 is to pick a character that can fly. So let's say, why not Darkest Night Batman? We're going to come up here, snag up our 9th mini kit, then come down here, and you're going to need a lantern character to dig through the potted pieces down here. And once you've done that, you are going to dig up your final mini kit. And there we are. So now we're successful. We've done everything that we were supposed to do. Of course, you can see, thanks to the incredible amount of villains that you have down here, if you just punch them in a timely fashion, you will be able to score ×10 combo, which is pretty handy and gives you a ton of studs. So again, even though it is tough, as you saw, it is tough to get the true hero ranking without multipliers. It's certainly not impossible, and it's not that difficult to where, you know, it's unimaginably difficult. Goodness gracious, jump down there. There's a purple stud down there. I didn't even know that. So there you go. We just discovered something awesome together right there. That's pretty cool. I genuinely did not know that, which is pretty awesome. I love when that kind of stuff happens, when I just discover stuff like that. Alright, so let me go ahead and smash and bash all these guys. Then we're going to put together the second half of the machinery here. And then finally the third half of the machinery. As you can see, you do need to do them in order. By the way, these boxes in here, also, you can smash them up for extra studs. So if you haven't done exceptionally well, you've got that option for you as well. And that's pretty much it. At this point, all you have to do is just drive this thing over to the truck that is currently burying the Joker. And you're just going to lift it up. And that's pretty much it. And you'll be done. And there we goes. That thing's going up. And I think we are good to go.
Well, that came out as well as could be expected. Gordon's made
A
commission,
tear, though.
Joker's in prison, and Bruce managed to save half of Rachel's boyfriend.
That always gets me.
Joker,
Half
he was
of Rachel's
tough.
boyfriend.
I have to say, of all the people in Lipstick Bruce has been up against, he was definitely the hardest. Now I've got to get back, put the tea on.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and skip that since we know already what's going to happen. A hero can be anyone is the name of the trophy that we just earned. Also, why so serious? Which is pretty cool. Oh, look at that. The subtitles keep going, so that's pretty cool. He's going to talk about fish fingers and picking up socks, which Mr. Wayne does not seem to be doing very often. All right, so of course, our very, very diligent stud collecting did earn us the True Heroes ranking. We did save Mr. Adam West, who was indeed in peril, and we're going to get a mini-kit version of the Tumbler, which is awesome. This would be a really cool polybag release for LEGO to do. It would be really neat. I heard that they did do it. I don't know why I never saw it. Let me know if you guys ever actually saw it and you got your hands on it. That'd be really cool in the comment section below. But with that in mind, we also do earn 3 additional gold bricks, and I hope that this video helped you in some way, shape, or form. Of course, if it did, please do not forget to smash that like button. That would really, really help me out a ton. Don't forget to share the videos with your family and friends, and of course, I will indeed catch you guys next time. Peace out. See you laters, alligators. Bye-bye, guys. Thanks all for watching.
You want to file free? Hit it.
TurboTax, free edition only, roughly 37% of filers qualify. Simple form, 1040 returns only. Now this is taxes.
When it comes to Zaxby's Fingers, there's a few non-negotiables. It's gotta be only premium tenderloin, marinated for 12 hours and fried.
Alrighty, what is going on, everybody? Of course, my name is Blitzwinger, and ladies and gentlemen, welcome on back to another LEGO Batman 3 Beyond Gotham video. Today, we are, of course, continuing to tackle the DLC new levels, and more importantly, today we're going to be tackling the one that I am most excited for, at least out of the 3 that are currently available at the time of this recording. So, of course, I've already done 100% walkthroughs and regular walkthroughs, first impression, and then, of course, a 100% walkthrough for Batman 75th Anniversary and the Man of Steel, but now we shall tackle the Dark Knight trilogy. So without further ado, let's get rocking and let's get a rolling. I'm very excited to see where this goes.
Hello, you all settled in? Right then, I will begin. My name is Alfred.
That's a really
Let me
weird
get you
Alfred
up to speed,
voice.
son.
I don't know.
Rachel, Bruce's ex, has herself a new man. Poor Bruce. I really thought they'd last the distance. I even got myself a new hat. This fella, Harvey Dent's got himself into a right pickle. He's only gone and passed himself off as the Batman. Dent the Batman? He's having a laugh. I
Oh
think
my
it's a
god.
big
It's
man.
gonna be
What's
that
a
level.
shame?
The chase
For
level.
Bruce, this is a full-time job. With
That's
Harvey Dent
awesome.
setting himself up as bait, it
Oh,
wasn't
I'm
what
excited.
the Joker made himself now.
Oh, we get to play as the Joker? That's so cool. I totally didn't expect that. I'm assuming they're going to flip the roles, though. I'm assuming we're going to get to play as Batman as well. So we've got the henchman and the Joker here, which is pretty awesome. Do I need to break this or something? What do I need to do? Do I need to... Okay, I'm not sure. Does Joker have some sort of a blaster or something? It seems as though I need to have... What did I just tag? Oh, I just tagged my own teammate. Well, that's not gonna work. Am I supposed to shoot the ships? I'm not sure. This is really strange. Oh, man. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to use these parts to assemble them into something. I just have no idea into what yet. Okay, maybe this thing needs to be destroyed somehow? It looks like it's got a gold bit to it. Come on, let me put it, this whole thing... Oh, there we go. They were just not jumping. I thought that we need to put them together or something. Okay. It's time to take out the police. There we are. Fire away. It's going to take about 3 or 4 shots for each one.
The police tried to take down the Joker, but it was just too much for them. Even their fancy helmets and bulletproof vests appeared to be no match for his nurse's uniform.
Yep, nurse's Joker. Whoa, careful. All right, what have we there? Is that a mallet? Nope, that's the bazooka. That is awesome. All right, I've got a bazooka in hand, and I fell off the truck. That's not good. Uh-oh, here we go again. And there's the SWAT car where we all know that Mr. Of course, Harvey Dent is inside. So do you want me to just blow up all 3 cars? Is that what it is? I can certainly do that. Boom!
If he ever tries a ridiculous stunt like this again, I think Dent will plan for lower speed chases. Hang in there, my son. Batman's on his way.
Alright, let's take down these guys. I'm not going to be collecting any of the mini-kits again, just because I'd like to do the 100% walkthrough video for it, so that's why I'm sticking away from the mini-kits. I know that there's a mini-kit up front there. We saw it when we just started, so I'm aware of it. I just have no interest at this moment to collect it. Alright, so we need to blow up all these SWAT cars.
This can't go on. Somebody's got to put a stop to this clown.
There we go.
Where are you, Batman?
Where are you, Batman? Oh man, here we go. Tumbler time. Oh yeah. Oh, that is just too cool. Okay, it's a little bit smaller than I thought it would be, but it's still awesome. Oh, this is bad. Alright, so I need to take down the enemy first. Then, I'd like to take down the... Okay, let me jump over to this one. I have to be very careful to not collect the mini-kit. I'm going to try to do my best to get around it. Alright, what is that? Is that a crane? I'm not even sure what that is. That's an interesting piece of tech, though. I'll tell you that much. Alright, let's pilot this thing. Whatever it is. Uh-oh. Oh, this is going to be bad news, I feel like. Whoa! Okay, I don't remember that happening in the movie, that's for sure. But that is one massive Joker rocket.
I don't know.
Oh, they're not gonna let me drive the tumbler?
Who am I to tell her? I've heard this guy can be a bit insincere. A bit... what's the expression? You know, too fit.
Oh.
Is that a bazooka?
Yep.
Go on, Master Bruce, get in there, son. Oh, Bruce, not another car. This Dent character. I mean, with all due respect, he isn't a patch on Master Wayne. Underneath all that rubber and armor plate, Bruce is a very sensitive guy. Not a lot of people know that. Oh, Bruce, you were only supposed to blow the Lego doors off.
Well, what would be the fun in that? Oh, I really wish they would have let me drive the tumbler and the
It's just as well.
Batpod. That would have been really cool.
To dig the Joker out of the rubber.
Oh, look, there's the Batpod. Can I get on it?
Had to be improvised.
Nope,
Bruce
I don't
felt
think so.
confident that the exact parts he needed would be found conveniently close by.
So, it looks like I need to assemble... It looks like some sort of a construction type vehicle. I'm not 100% sure what you would call it. Because it almost seems like one of those things that has like a magnetic end to it.
But a Joker's goons.
Uh-oh.
Only they'd had
Here
some
come the
sort of
goons.
crime-fighting sidekick to help them.
Here we go. It's time to take down these guys. Boom. I love the costume too. It's so cool. Here we go. Oh, gotcha. I'm going to take you down. Yeah. Awesome. All right. Now, what is that? That seems to be the front end of this truck. And it seems like that's what we need, because I see that the thing is supposed to be yellow. And this is the only yellow pieces that I'm seeing on the map.
But I do believe he was trying to tell Batman how he got his scarf. It's strange.
How he got his scarf?
I don't remember him wearing it.
That's hilarious. Oh, I love it. I love Lego games. Do you want to know how I got this scarf? It's like, that would make it for a completely different type of film, wouldn't it? If every time instead of scars he was talking about a scarf. That would be pretty goofy. Okay, so it seems like the game kind of pointed me where it wants me to go next, so I'm assuming that this is exactly where I need to be, is over here. It certainly seems like it.
Batman continued to build. The Joker asked him, "Why so serious?" To which Bruce replied, "I'm Batman. I'm always serious." I don't think that fully answered his question.
Why so serious? I'm Batman. I'm always serious. Oh man, this is making me think how cool it would be to have this be the lines in the film. Like that would make for a really funny parody. Somebody should actually like make an actual like filmed parody of it. Wow. Oh, okay. That was pretty tough to get up there. Let me beat this guy up. Looks like there's another mini kit up above me. But in the meantime, it seems we need to electrocute this thingamajig. Ooh, look at that. There's Harvey Dent posters out there. That's pretty sweet. And then we hop on down. And I think we're supposed to break these crates. Because I'm guessing that's where the remaining few pieces are for the vehicle. Come on. Stay down. Alright, I got you. Come on. Times 10 multiplier right now. Which is pretty awesome. Come on. There we are. Alright, let's put this thing together. We've got it fully assembled.
Batman asking the Joker why he was wearing a nurse's uniform. He babbled something about fan service, which, to tell you the truth, still puzzles me somewhat.
Fan service? Really? Yep, that would puzzle a lot of us. I could certainly tell you that much. Alright, come on. And now, we just need to lift the truck from the Joker. I'm sure if this happened in the movie, well, the movie would end a lot earlier than it did.
Well, that came out as well as could be expected. Gordon's made commissioner, Joker's in prison, and Bruce managed to save half of Rachel's boyfriend.
Half of Rachel's
That
boyfriend.
Joker, he was a tough nut. I have to say, of all the people in Lipstick Bruce has been up against, he was definitely the hardest. Now I've got to get back, put the tea on. Master Wayne will be starving after all that.
Oh yeah, I'd
Well, I
love
don't
some
know.
tea.
He can defuse a thermonuclear warhead, but can't grill his own fish fingers. Or pick his socks up off the bedroom floor for that matter.
Aw, how dare he? Right, Alfred? That's unacceptable. You complete me, is the name of the trophy that we achieved. Of course, we get free play unlocked, creepy Brainiac face in the bottom right corner. Of course, we did not manage to get the True Heroes ranking because I wasn't using multiplier or anything like that, so obviously it would be a little bit more challenging, and I wasn't really focused on collecting the studs. But in the meantime, of course, we did manage to avoid any minikits, but I will be making 100% walkthrough for that. We do earn 1 gold brick for simply completing the level and unlocking the free play, which is pretty awesome indeed. So of course, as always, I will indeed catch you guys next time when we will be 100% completing this level, which should be quite fun indeed. And of course, as always, guys, do not forget, if you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button, share the video with your family and friends, favorite the videos as well, and as always, have a fan-flippin-tastic day. I will indeed see you folks next time. Peace out. See you laters, alligators. Bye-bye, guys.
The new OM Cheeseburger from Applebee's. For $11.99, also on our 2 for $25 menu.
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code. This is Base 44. This is a first look at the current industry-leading AI app builder, and you wouldn't believe the kind of apps that people are creating. smart nutrition apps, inventory trackers, onboarding tools, you name it. And if the only thing stopping me from making the app is the idea, then why not build an app that gives me endless app ideas? So let's make it. Pro tip, I draft the full app spec in ChatGPT, and then I drop the prompt directly into Base 44. It gives me super detailed structure. And here it is. Everything I laid out in detail as it goes. This is pretty awesome, but I want to make it playful. So I'm going to add a swipe left and swipe right interface. The same usability we all know. Now I'm going to add one more feature. So every idea that I favorite will turn into a kickoff prompt to start building the app itself. And that's it. Just come up with your idea, any idea, and Base 44 will do the rest. So go to Base 44 and create apps with your name on it.
What is going on, everybody? Of course, my name is Blitzwinger, and ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to, of course, another LEGO Batman 3 Beyond Gotham video. I hope you guys are having a fan-fliptastic day, and of course, I am back with another 100% walkthrough for one of the DLC levels. More specifically, we're going to be taking on the Man of Steel level today. Now, of course, if you guys enjoy this video, please don't forget to smash that like button. That would really help me out a ton. And a little bit of a heads up heading into the level. Yes, we do already have 2 gold bricks, one that we got for the True Hero ranking, the other that we got, of course, for just simply completing the level. So basically, in the most bare bones kind of way, you're most likely heading into this level with 1 gold brick, or maybe a couple mini kits, because some of them are really, really easy to get, and you can get them on your very first try in story mode. Let me see, who do I want to start as? I wouldn't mind actually starting as Zebra Batman, because I know that I'm going to need him up front. Well, you need a character that has a magnetic ability,
Krypton.
a magnetic personality.
Once a great planet now stands on the brink of destruction.
I, Maximus Prime,
Maximus,
aka Optimus.
Jor-El, must try to save my son Cal.
That's a good idea.
Sending him off planet with all our civilization's genetic knowledge hidden in his tiny baby pants.
Yep, that's something. We certainly never saw this story presented this way in Man of Steel.
As long as we put enough milk in with him, that should do the trick. It can't fail. General Zod. He wants to take over the planet, which is falling to bits. What a loon. I trust his space dragon. Senseless waste.
It's just so, like, casual about it. He's like, oh, senseless waste. It's like, you sure don't seem like you really love that thing. Whoa! Did I have my minikit detector on? I think I do. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm like, that looks awfully busy. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and take down all these guys. Alright, so luckily we've got Composite Batman right here, who can help us by putting out this fire here. So this is going to be our very first minikit, right there. Boom! Minikit number 1, unlocked. Now, by the way, I'm not going to be collecting studs because obviously I've hit True Hero ranking. If you're doing this without a multiplier, you obviously want to be doing things like this and destroying everything, like even these things up here, because that way you're generating as many studs as possible. So just about anything you see, you want to smash and bash, because that's going to be really the only, well, not the only, but it's the only easy way of making sure that you do get the number of, what are they called? Studs that you need. So, next up, we're going to go ahead and melt down this little dragonfly thingy-majingy, which sounds kind of ruthless. We're going to melt down this dragonfly thingy. Alright, so for these pads where it says, like, hey, you need a green lantern, you need any lantern. Any lantern works just fine. So, as you can see, I'm doing this with Sinestro, and it's working just perfectly fine. We're going to go ahead and put this thing together, and that will reward us with our second mini kit, which is pretty awesome. Next up after that, I am going to need an explosive suit, or a demolition suit for this matter. Gonna go ahead and blow up, whoop, nope, blow this up. And wowzers, there it goes. Alright, we're doing pretty well. Now we got this little puzzle. Oh, whoops, I pressed the wrong button. I pressed X instead of square, and it still worked. Interesting. I never tried that before. Alright, now, your incentive is going to be to leave. Don't. Because first, you're actually going to have to come back here again and this is where you're going to get one of your mini kits. So instinctually, you might want to leave because you're like, oh yeah, I'm done with that puzzle. But as you can see, another puzzle appears, and once you've completed that, you're going to snag up your 4th mini kit. Alright, so then we're heading off to this area where you're going to need somebody like Man-Bat or Black Canary or Batman with his sonar suit. So any one of those works just fine, and you're going to destroy both things on each side. Ooh, that's a pretty cool looking suit. That would look cool on Man-Bat. He would be Superman Bat then. Alright, we've arrived to the next area with a massive explosion taking place. And now we're going to take down some of these goons. So I'm going to use that to stun them. And then just finish the job. Whoa, okay. Finish the job. There we go. Alright, you're going to walk on out, get another mini kit, and don't forget to destroy the little dragonfly, because that's dragonfly number 2 of 3. Then we can go ahead and melt all this down. Oh, whoops. I stopped a little bit too early. There we go. So now we're going to go ahead and hit these 2 teleporters, which will give us a mini kit, which is awesome. So we've activated 3 of those little pads in total, and we will do the same thing with these little kryptonite storage units as well. So 1, 2, 1, and 2. Alright, so that's our 7th mini kit. Once again, if you need studs, remember, stuff like this, well, we didn't get, oh, there, you see, you do get some studs. So just again, keep that in mind. Whatever is destructible, destroy it, so that you are earning studs throughout in a pretty quick succession, so to speak. Alright. Oh, wowzers. Uh-oh. Here we go. The enemy forces are incoming. Alright, so typically in the story, you build like a little machine right here for Jor-El to spray water on this, but I guess the way they look at it is in free play, you got lots of characters that you could use to put out the fires, so that's why they expect you to put them out with an actual character like Mr. Freeze or Batman right here. So you've got plenty of options available to you in that regard. Alright, so next, I just need to destroy all this. And, whoops, nope, I just need one more. There we go. Oh, that fell on my head. Not cool. Not cool at all. That seemed like a pretty painful ride. Alright, so I think we got everything done there. So we head to the next room. I love how that's Cal right there. Like in the hands of, sorry, in the hands of Lara.
Get a decent haircut? Or not the cradle?
Kerrang! I like that that's the explosion sign.
Kerrang!
Kerrang! Like, what needs to blow up to make a noise of kerrang? That's pretty goofy. Alright, so, next, we are indeed going to need an explosive suit, so I think it will be actually quicker for me to go ahead and bring up my weapon wheel, switch into that, and this is where we're going to go ahead and rescue Mr. Adam West. Very easy, as you can see. Nothing too complex about that. So we're done with this. Then we're going to head over to this side. Pull this down. You're going to need to shoot at it once. Oh, I love that. He's recreating a Superman theme song. Oh, dum. Adam West. That's awesome. I just like imagine how fun it was to just sit there and listen to Adam West record all that. That must have been so much fun. That must have been like a really, really fun time just to hang out there and see what kind of crazy stuff and how he's going to deliver the lines. I think that that's probably a really big element of the fun there. All right, so now here comes Tal-Al, I think, or Tal-An, whatever his name is. We don't get the line delivery, because typically that would be Jor-El who's saying that. And once we defeat him, which is pretty simple, Feora should show up. There he goes. So now he's down. And now here comes Feora. Now with Feora, you have to use a long-ranged weapon against her. So I would recommend to switch to somebody who's got a blaster. Like, for example, even General Zod. But, I mean, anybody really works. Like, Deathstroke should work, I'm pretty sure. The key is that, like, the problem is that there's so many minions that sometimes you won't even have the time to, like use your blaster because he'll just tend to switch to a close range weapon when the enemy is close enough. Whoa! Why are we shooting Lara? That's bad. Okay, so now you can see it takes about 2 shots to hurt her. And once she's hurt, she's gonna try to come up close, deal damage to you. It's pretty simple. The key is to remember to use a long range. Stop shooting Lara, Deathstroke. We're trying to take down Fiora, not Lara. All right, good stuff. I really hope that that's her name, Lara. Ooh, by the way, a little bit of advice on studs. Right back here, there's a purple stud. So again, if you're struggling with your stud count, that's definitely gonna help you. So a purple and a blue stud, that's pretty valuable, of course. All right, so now that we're done that, we obviously need to place Mr. Cal, aka Superman, in his nice seating, I guess. Ooh, puzzling time. It is indeed puzzling time. It is very much a puzzling time. Ooh, I wonder, Deathstroke should be able to interact with that kind of stuff, because I'm sure they made him pretty smart and stuff, especially after the Arrow TV show. Well, even
From relieving roughness to soothing skin, there's Before and then there's Aquaphor.
I was looking through my favorite stickers, so I went to go grab my sticky book when I realized it was nowhere to be found. What could I possibly do with...
Well, even before that, he was pretty smart, but still. Oh, great. That was so easy to see which way these go. So I think it's this. Yeah, I'm not sure. I couldn't tell because the color was just messing me up. I couldn't tell what was shining. Okay, there we go. So now, of course, we've got our destination set up, which is planet Earth. And now, Mr. Cal, aka Superman, or Superman-to-be, is now ready for liftoff. Uh-oh. But first, we gotta deal with General Zod. Alright, so Zod is gonna get blasting. Whoa, did you see that? Deathstroke blocked the shots. That was pretty sweet. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and shoot the little dragonfly there. That gives us our 9th mini-kit. Then, I do find it kind of weird playing a Superman saving Superman. I mean, when he's a baby in this room, it's kind of odd. We're gonna put out all these different fires, and then all you have to do is, once the fires are out, is destroy General Zod's ship. And there you go, you've got 10 mini-kits now. So, as far as defeating Zod, it's pretty simple as well. You just let him basically wear himself out with his blaster, and then while he's holding it as if it's hot, you just kind of walk up and punch him. It's really no... Okay, you see I walked up too soon. Hey, stop shooting Lara! Okay, so you want to see that animation. Once that animation is going, then you're safe about attacking him, so to speak. So then he's just going to fire off again. I'm going to try to dodge most of the shots and deliver the final blow to Mr. General Zod. And there goes Superman to Earth,
Get off the ground.
which is pretty awesome.
Your mother's left a bunch of hologram doohickeys.
Doohickeys.
To teach you how to do stuff.
There's just a whole bunch of stuff in there. Enjoy it, son.
Candor we took. Wherever you end up, make sure you wear plenty of sunscreen. And try not to lose the genetic codex I've hidden in your DNA.
Those are pretty good tips right there from Mr. Jor-El. So, there you go. Man of Steel, level complete. And no free play unlocked, because that was the free play. We did earn a trophy, which was pretty awesome, so that's cool. And, of course, we do still have our True Hero ranking. However, I'm really intrigued to see what the mini-kit is going to be. I'm guessing it's going to be like what the little level thing is. Like the little ship and everything. Maybe I'm wrong, though. Ooh, it could be the dragon, right? Oh, yeah, I think it is the dragon. I think it's a space dragon. It's looking like a dragon to me. Yep, it's the little space dragon. Sweet. All right, that is absolutely awesome. Of course, we get lots and lots of studs for getting all 10 mini-kits. And we do indeed also get 2 additional gold bricks, which is fantastic. So, with all that in mind, of course, I hope you guys enjoyed this level from the DLC, and as always, do not forget to have an absolutely fantastic day. I will indeed catch you folks next time. Peace out, see you laters, alligators. Bye bye guys, thanks all for watching. Ready, what is going on everybody? Of course, my name is Blitzwinger and welcome on back to another LEGO Batman 3 Beyond Gotham video. Of course, as always, if you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit that like button. That would really help me out a ton. Today we're going to be playing, or replaying I should be saying, of course, another one of the DLC levels, and that is Batman 75th Anniversary. This time we're going to be playing it in, of course, free play mode, which means we've got access to all of the awesome characters available to us here, so that is absolutely fan-flippin-tastic. And of course, I've done a video for it without 100%, but today we're going to be 100%ing the level, so yay!
Beeswax when we heard about this awesome party for the bad guy. So I says, "Hey Puddin', how come you never told me we was going to a party?" And he says, "We didn't get invited."
Wowzers.
How rude! Not that me and Mr. J ever waited for an invite or nothing, but it's nice to be asked, you know?
Yeah, of course, Harley. I know what you're saying.
All that black, is this a party or a wake? You know what I think, Mr. J? I think this needs a little invigorating redecoration.
Okay, so let's get to work then. So of course, as you can see, Batman is celebrating his 75th anniversary, but Mr. J and Harley decide to crash the party. Well, in our case, I guess it's Blue Beetle and Batman decide to crash the party. So, first and foremost, actually, you know what? Before I do any of that, if I pause, you can obviously see that I've got one mini kit and then Adam West and Pearl already rescued. So that's what I would like to address. First and foremost, Adam West and Pearl is in these gift boxes. So there he is. There's number one, step number one. Now, step number one should have been actually for me to go ahead and equip some of these multipliers, because then we hit true hero ranking. And then the other mini kit that I currently have comes from destroying these speakers. So if you destroy all 4 of these, just like so, you will get a mini kit. So right now we should be in the exact same situation in terms of our collectibles and such. We should be in on an even playing field, so to speak. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and now destroy all of these tables. There are 5 of them to destroy in total. And you will notice that as they break up, there's going to be pieces that are left over. We are going to utilize those, of course. And as you can see, there's our second mini kit. So that is awesome. Very cool stuff. And now we can go ahead and assemble the dance floor. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. We gotta dance, of course. It's a party after all. Gotta have a little bit of dancing, right? Gotta be dancing. All right. So now here comes Jeff Johns and okay. You wanna let me do that? Whoa, wowzers. Here we go. It's time to party. Woohoo! All right. Blue and yellow. Blue and yellow. Blue and yellow. Blue and yellow. Blue, then yellow. So this is kind of almost like playing Simon Says. You just got to remember your targets. So we're going to go blue, green, yellow this time around. Blue, green, yellow. Yellow, green, purple, red. All right. Yellow, green. And as you can see, you can even run on the actual dance floor, which is pretty cool. Woohoo! Nice. All right, there's Jeff Johns and Jim Lee dancing a party, it looks like. All right, so then we can activate our sensor, I guess, to do something. Oh, yellow, green, blue. Okay. Yellow, green, blue. And you get a mini kit. Fantastic. All right, that is really, really great. So, we are now officially at 3 mini kits. So, let's get our 4th. We're going to go ahead and destroy all of these posters. Or set up all the posters, I should say. We're not destroying them. You could destroy them if you'd like. For extra stud count, actually. If you don't have multipliers, then definitely consider destroying them. Because, as you can see, you get a decent amount of studs out of that. So, definitely you could utilize that as a nice help to you. And there's only one more to go. There we are. Awesome. So that brings us to 4 mini kits now, which is fantastic. Now, let me go ahead and melt down all of these statues. There's 1, 2, number 3, of course, if I know how to count still. And last, but certainly not least, is this statue right here. I kind of wish that all the statues were different Batmans, not just the same style. That would have been kind of just a nice little touch. Again, you could go ahead and melt these down for additional studs if you're struggling to get the true hero ranking without multipliers. So it's certainly available there for you. Alrighty, Ruse. So I'm going to need the demolition or the power suit to destroy the balloons. They're going to space, or in this case, I guess, just to the ceiling. And we're going to go ahead and acquire the mini kit up here. Very nice. So I'm kind of wondering, is there a point in destroying the chandelier or no? I've never tried that yet, but I guess it could certainly be something that you can try. Alright, let me set this up as well. We'll get to that in just a moment. This is kind of more of the main level things that you have to worry about. But we're going to come up here now, and we're going to go ahead and acquire this, which is another one of our mini kits. So that is pretty lovely. And then you can do this, I guess, with... I would imagine with like Robin or something like that. Well, Robin would be a perfect character for this. But why don't we use somebody else? Or at least somebody from the DLC pack. That'd be kind of fun. Like, ooh, I wonder if Zebra Batman could be used. Because he's ridiculous looking. And I love it. Alright, so we've turned those buildings. Oh, no. Looks like I'm going to have to fly up there. Wait for me. Wait for me, Zebra Batman. Zebra Batman. Make some space. Oh, what did we just do? Oh, okay. We're going to need to have a magnetic suit for that. So, what? Zebra Suit Batman has a magnetic suit? That is really interesting. Okay. That's kind of spectacular. I didn't expect that. I'll say that much. So yeah, you see, Batman is unable to use that, unfortunately. So I can't use Batman. I would need to have somebody acrobatic. I'm pretty sure Harley Quinn would be possible for this. But I don't think we have her unlocked yet, do we? I don't see her, so I'm pretty sure we don't have her unlocked yet. So, you know what? Since we know Robin's gonna work, we might as well go with Robin. Of course, by the way, you could just fly up there. That kind of solves the issue as well, so... Don't be... Yeah, you know what? This is gonna be a lot faster if I just... Can I switch to... Can I... Oh, I can't switch to even Blue Beetle. That makes sense. Alright, let me pick somebody else who can fly, like Martian Manhunter. So basically, you jump on these little green things, and then you scale yourself up to here. Woohoo! Alright, so we're at 9 mini-kits. That means that we're still with one more to go. Something tells me it might have something to do with these silver statues, but I'm not 100% certain. So we'll see in just a moment. Okie dokes. There we are. Destroy that. Destroy that as well. Huh, okay, that's interesting. We did not get what we were here for. Oh my goodness, this is so frustrating, because now my other character is stuck. So I have to use just one character. That's okay. I just fly on up here. Rotate this around. There we are. And then we just need to make our way across. And do the same thing with the other one of those. Very nice. So then we're of course gonna make those go boom, which is gonna be pretty spectacular. Now we know that that's gonna interact with something, and by something I mean it's going to interact with the cake. So you'll see that in just a moment. Alright, you know what? I shouldn't be getting too ahead of myself. What I need to do right now is just get rid of the car. Oh yeah, because that's what I do need to do. I forgot. That's where the last mini kit is. There we are. Alright, so this should give us all the pieces that we need for the car assembly. Now, in order to make the car assembly go by very quickly, we're going to use a quicker character like Professor Zoom or Flash or Kid Flash or Superman or Supergirl, one of those characters. And now we shall turn one of the most iconic vehicles into one of the most goofy but yet very cool vehicles ever, and that is of course the Joker-mobile. Well, that is if the henchman walks by. Sweet. Or walks out of the way. There we go. A nice wash to the Batmobile, which will then change it into a Joker-mobile. Now, we're gonna have to ruin it a little bit, so I'm sorry about that, Mr. J. I hope you're not too upset. I'm gonna use somebody like Man-Bat. Of course, you could use the Sonar Suit Batman or Black Canary. I mean, there's lots of different characters that you could use for that. And now that we've destroyed that, there we are. We're done with that. So that is fantastic. So now I guess I might as well just show you real quick what to do with the actual level. Because at this point we have everything we need. So technically speaking, you could just, you know, return to Watchtower, press save and exit, and you're done. because as you can see, we've got everything that there is to get on the level. But I guess since it's a pretty short video, I might as well quickly show you how to finish off this level. If you're not sure, maybe you're watching this before unlocking free play, you're still doing that side of things. That's certainly a possibility. So you're going to break up the boxes there, and then, or, I mean, you could do this in any order you'd like. You could pull the lever first, then break up the boxes. It's really up to you. And basically, all you're going to do is you're going to turn the existing bat signals into Joker signals. That's all. Really nothing too complex in that regard. Nice and quick. Boom. You're done one of them. Then we're going to walk over to this side, and we're going to do the same thing once again. Pull down the boxes. Before smashing them, I'm going to jump on this just to show you that it's literally up to you in what order you're going to do this. So you could literally do this however you'd like. Smash everything up, including the bat signal as well. And then we're going to reassemble it into a Joker symbol. So of course, basically we're just Jokerifying the whole party. So now that we're done with that, what we're going to need to do is get to the catering tables here, where it looks like there's some delicious jello and some turkey and some other nice treats. And we're going to need to blow up this wall. So in order to do that, you're going to need a demolition suit. Hit that. Then you might need like a big figure or something like that. You could use obviously like somebody like Superman or Supergirl for this as well. So that is certainly an option for you. Then why don't we grab Joker? Might as well grab the Joker. Oh, whoops, that's the wrong Joker. Because that's not Joker. That's Mr. Batman disguised as the Joker. Here is Mr. J. So confusing sometimes because they're very, very similar. Alright, then we're going to go ahead and use the electricity suit. Power that up. And then power down the Batman cake. And we're going to reassemble that thing into a nice, spectacularly delicious, or, well, it's probably not that delicious. It's probably pretty deadly. Joker cake. So, ding! And it's all ready to go. Spectacularly hideous and all. So, there we are. We are now done. Yes, he will. As you can see, he's face palming. Quite extremely, too. Indeed they are. So, there you go, guys. That is how you 100% the Batman 75th Anniversary level. We did a pretty good job there. Looks like we earned 2 different trophies, so that's pretty fantastic. Very happy about that. And, of course, as a result of that, we did earn the True Hero rank, which is going to give us, of course, another gold brick, so that is awesome. The Adam West in Pearl remains no longer in Pearl, because we rescued him last time. Let's see what the mini kit is. It's probably going to be a bat cake, I'm guessing. Maybe? Yep, it is a bat cake with nice candle. I was going to say candles with nice candles, but I guess it's just a nice candle in the center. And then, of course, we're going to earn the additional 2 gold bricks that we missed out on before. So, with all that in mind, there you go, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to smash that like button, share the videos with your family and friends, favorite the videos as well. Of course, stay tuned for the Man of Steel DLC video, as well as, of course, the Dark Knight Trilogy DLC video, which I'm super duper pumped to do. Cannot wait to check out that level. And, of course, as always, guys, do not forget to have an absolutely spectacular, no, an absolutely fan-flipping-tastic day, and I'll see you folks laters. Alligators. Bye-bye, guys. Alrighty, what is going on, everybody? Of course, my name is Blitzwinger, and ladies and gentlemen, welcome on back to another LEGO Batman 3 Beyond Gotham video. I hope you guys are having a fan-flipping-tastic day. Of course, as always, if you guys enjoyed this video, that would be really, really, really cool if you guys smash that like button. Of course, if we can hit 750 likes, that would be absolutely spectacular, and I will continue pumping out the LEGO Batman videos with the pace that I have. Sorry, I love that idle animation when Batman can't get rid of the Batarang. But nonetheless, of course, I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Today we're going to be playing another one of the DLC levels, more specifically, the Man of Steel level. So without further ado, let's see what we have here and how it plays out.
Once a great planet now stands on the brink of destruction. I, Maximus, Jor-El, must try to save
Was it Maximus? I thought that was me. I was like, what? That's cool.
with all our civilization's genetic knowledge hidden in his tiny baby pants. If I can get home and put him inside our last pod, he'll be safe. As long as we put enough milk in with him, that should do the trick. It can't fail. General Zod. He wants to take over the planet, which is falling to bits. What a loon. I trust his space dragon. Senseless waste. Caelix, you Drongo, help me get inside.
All right. So, Mr. Jor-El has set it up for us.
Besieged by General Zod and his fighters. I can't stand uninvited house guests.
Oh wow, Jor-El has got a blaster. That's pretty cool. So wait, does Jor-El not have the abilities? Oh, I guess he does not. It doesn't look like he's got, like, you know, heat vision and all that kind of other stuff. So that's kind of intriguing. Alright, so what I'm going to try to do, guys, I'm going to try to avoid collecting minikits so that I could make a separate 100% video for you guys. So if I ignore some of them, it's not because I want to. It's more so because... Well, I guess it is because I want to. Okay, so I guess it's this, then that, then this. And look at that! There's the S logo, the very famous S logo. Ooh, okay. So we've got a detector ability as well. That's pretty neat. Now I do have my multipliers on, which is why we're able to hit true hero rankings so very, very quickly. So you probably wouldn't hit it that quickly if you don't have multipliers on. In fact, you wouldn't.
In some ways, you have to admire his persistence.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Come on! We're gonna melt this down. Go! We need to clear the pathway. Maybe I could just walk out here. Whoa, okay. I could walk out there. But that would mean that I would be suddenly collecting a minikit, which is something that I want to avoid at this point. Oh, look at this. These things look like faces, don't they? These things on the wall here. Oh, whoops. Looks like I gotta fight a little bit. Jor-El looks awesome, by the way. He can't fly, which is kind of interesting. I guess that's because the sun gives Superman his power, right? Like the Earth's sun, I should say. Whoa. Okay, well this is a problem. Go, Caelix. We need to identify our point of interest. And now we gotta take down these Justin Bieber backup dancers. Well, they're not, but, you know, they kind of look like him a little bit. Alright, let's do a little bit of melting. It'd be kind of cool to fight like Feora or, of course, General Zod. I would be surprised. I wouldn't, sorry, be surprised if he makes an appearance. He should. But who knows, right? Oh, whoops, what am I doing? I want to pilot the watering station. Oh, there we are. We've got 3 more fires to put out. 2 and 1. Alright, I think we should be able to make it through now. Let's go ahead and try to melt this whole thing. Create a little bit of a passage. Or at least that's the idea. Okay. Kind of doing that? Somewhat. Can I jump past this thing now? Oh, okay, there's one more right there. I think we're good to go. Oh, whoa! Wowzers! The whole ship just imploded. That was pretty crazy.
Finally, I can get young Cal in the escape pod. I think he might need changing first, though. Zod again?
Oh no! Diaper changing time.
Get a decent haircut? Or not the cradle? Took Lara and I ages to put that together. Sweetheart, can you remember where we put the instructions for that?
It would be so funny if there's a mini game for changing the diaper. Imagine that.
Lara argued that we should call him Neil before we both settled for Cal. I definitely choose Neil before Zod now.
I love the way that, like, he's trying to be serious, Jor-El, but then there's just too much goofiness. I love that. But then again, that's always kind of the Lego way, or the Lego minigames way. So, I mean, Lego games way. So I like it. I like it quite a bit. All right, let's see. What does that do? Melting that down. Does that give us anything? All right. We've assembled a pretty important looking computer.
This was ridiculous. Repairing it would be vital.
Oh no, Zod!
Goran, one of Zod's most loyal henchmen and a formidable combatant.
Toran, okay.
They smelled worse than a Rondor beast.
Watch out. Here we are. Let's fight him. It's melting time. I'm just gonna melt them all away. Well, this is the one guy that I need to hurt, actually. The others are just minions.
A warrior so tough, she was rumored to have taken her vacations on what was left of Wegthor.
Okay. Now I gotta take down Feora, which shouldn't be all that difficult. All things considered, here we are. You're going down, Feora. I'm taking you down. Alright, it looks like you're in a lot of pain there. Uh-oh, where are you going? Where do you think you're going? I think I need to defeat some of her minions. Ooh, maybe I need to hurt her with the blaster? Is that what it is? There we are. That worked. Come on. Whoa! Sorry. Come on. Take down Feora. No, she's getting away. Well, she wouldn't want to be getting away, actually. Makes no sense for her to get away. Yes, we took her down. Awesome. Alright, am I supposed to put the baby in there or something? Oh, no. Okay. I guess we gotta assemble the rest of this thing. And then, young Cal will go into the middle.
This was our only chance. Goodbye, my son.
Oh, he looks so cute.
No, wait. Never mind.
Alright, so we gotta interact with that little panel there. Nope, we need Calyx for that. Come on, get over there, quickly, before Zod shows up. Okay. So, can I click on that or something? How does that work? Okay. Oh, okay, so I just need to tap it. I don't understand. Do I, like, click it and then place it where I want it, or how does that work? Okay, this is really weird. Oh, wait, they're all shining. I didn't notice that. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Nope. I just now realized that they were all glowing. Before that, I was like, they're like, move them around? How do I do this thing? Sorry about that. And that's, of course, planet Earth right there. Alright, young Cal.
General Zod arrived at last. I couldn't let him stop our mission.
Oh no, here we go. Alright, Zod. Bring it on. Don't you dare to touch my wife! Come over here! Come here! Fight me like a man! Or Kryptonian, I guess. Who's also a man, technically, so yeah. Come here! Come on! Why does this guy not want to fight me? Oh, whoops. Never mind. Let's not fight, dude. You just destroyed me. You just totally destroyed me, bro. Alright. Whoa, careful. Calyx, Jor-El. Maybe Lara needs to punch him. Lara, take him down. Lara could totally take him down. He's got nothing. Nothing to offer. Come on, fight me, dude. Maybe we're supposed to do something first. Because it certainly doesn't seem like he's too interested in fighting. Also, I'll say that much. There he is. I heard him. Okay. I've been shooting him a lot. And so far, nothing has happened to the guy. Oh, okay, maybe when the gun is hot like that. Yeah, okay, I get it. So I do need to let him get away, fire his blaster several times, and then, once that thing overheats, I go in for the shot. Alright, I'm gonna hide behind this thing. And that should give me just enough time to get close to him and deliver the final blow.
I never thought that'd get off the ground.
Whoa.
Good luck, son.
That's a weird thing to
Your
be saying.
mother's left a bunch of hologram doohickeys in the pod to teach you how to do stuff. And there's some holiday snaps from that trip to Kandor we took. Wherever you end up, make sure you wear plenty of sunscreen And try not to lose the genetic codex I've hidden in your DNA.
Oh yeah, that sounds pretty simple. Nice and simple. So there we go. Man of Steel level complete. Free play indeed is unlocked. We got the nice suits done trophy, which is pretty cool. Of course, we did earn 100% on our true hero ranking, which is fantastic. We kept Mr. Adam Weston Pearl because we're gonna rescue him in the 100% free play of this. We are going to get still 2 gold bricks, one for the true hero ranking and one for, of course, just simply completing the level. But all in all, there you go, guys. So that was the Man of Steel DLC level. I certainly hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to smash that like button, share the video with your family and friends, favorite the videos as well, and of course, I will indeed catch you folks next time. Peace out, see you laters, alligators. Bye-bye, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Pack, as well as, of course, the Dark Knight trilogy, which that one is the one that I'm most psyched about so far. I'm just really excited to see what they did with that level, so I'm very intrigued to find out. And then, of course, stay tuned for a whole bunch of free roam gameplay showcases for all the different characters that we get with the DLC packs, or the respective DLC packs as well. So with all that being said, thank you guys so very much for watching. Of course, as always, do not forget to have an absolutely fan-flipping-tastic day. I will indeed catch you folks next time. Peace out, see you laters, alligators. Bye-bye, guys.